What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys two NBA player props I love on the board for this Thursday, May 9th NBA playoff games that we got. It's a two-game slate, so we're going to be giving you guys a player of the day like we do in all of our videos, along with another player. And if you guys told yesterday's video, we did cash that one, so as you guys can see right here, we gave you guys that Jalen Brunson less than 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had 38. It was a sweat-free play. He did get injured, though, which benefited us. I'm not saying anything, though, about that because we wish the best health and everything for all the players out there, but it did help us a little bit right there. But either way, I feel like he still would have went under. And then Obi Toppin, he went over this 9.5 line. I believe he ended up with like 20 or something. Hit this in like the first quarter and a half, I believe. So great plays right there, and hopefully you guys tell yesterday's video. We gave you guys those two props and bang out those ones right there. So before we get into the props for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would just mean the world to me. Been grinding for you guys, trying to give you guys the best content, the best breakdowns, the best value that I can find on this Prize Picks board. And if you guys are a fan of the NBA and Prize Picks, this is a perfect channel for you guys. If you guys are new here, I know I've looked at the analytics. Over 50% of the people who watch my videos don't subscribe. We've been pretty consistent, as you guys can see from that little thing. You guys could go look back on it, but the Monday video swept those two players above the ones I just broke down right there. So Monday and Wednesday, yesterday's video have hit for both of us. Obviously, the Tuesday one was a blowout game. That OKC versus Mavericks game, that was a blowout, so I can't do nothing about that one. But these ones banged out for us. So if you guys are a fan of the NBA and Prize Picks, this is a perfect channel for you guys. I give out a player of the day every single day. So if you guys want to come just for that, which we have been super consistent on recently. I believe in March we went like 15 out of 17 or something on player of the day. So on college basketball just alone. So pretty good solid plays right there. And but we're going to go and be giving you guys a nice little breakdown on two props I love today. So with that being said, we're going to go and hop right on the props that we got on the board for today and the ones I like and have a lot of great value. So with our player of the day in today's video, we are going to be rocking with Jayson Tatum over his points and assist line, 14.5. Now, I love this line right here, insane value, especially against this Cleveland team. There has been a lot of missed shots. This Boston team has been playing solid defense against these guys, and as you guys can see, he's been solid just covering this line so far in his last 4 games in the playoffs. Last game against these guys, the first game of this series, obviously this 25-point blowout, but they just kind of looked discombobulated as a whole. Jarrett Allen was out, so obviously that was a huge piece missing just defensively and scoring down below in the paint, grabbing rebounds overall. So I believe he should be back maybe. It's like questionable, but it should be a closer game. Again, more opportunity for Jayson Tatum to have more minutes. But with the limited minutes right here, he's still at 11 boards and 5 assists, which is insane value. If we look at the last couple of head-to-heads, Jayson Tatum has basically gone over this line in, 6 straight. Obviously, this one he looked 5.5, but let's see what happened right here. Only 36 minutes played. Obviously, he had those potential assists and everything, 15 potentials. If one of those buckets or rebounds goes his way, he would have banged out that line. But he's just been super consistent against these guys. Ever since 2022, he's been just hitting in this line against these guys easily. So I believe this should be another play, especially with it being in the playoffs when he gets his minutes. If we look at the minutes aspect right here, whenever he gets 42 minutes or just a high number of minutes overall in general, he tends to hit this line. And if we look at the last 20 games, these ones are all red. But they were like far ahead on the number 1 seed, so this Boston team really wasn't even using him like crazy. As you guys can see, 35, 40, 34, 33 minutes right here, 26, 28. Like they were just really weren't using him, and a lot of these games will blow out. So obviously they don't want to risk injury going into the playoffs. So these ones are kind of irrelevant to what we're looking at. But what we've seen in the playoffs so far, from this start of Miami game, there's only been 1 game so far in these whole playoffs that he has gone under, and this is the game they lost. Again, they struggled, but I feel like against this Cleveland team, they really shouldn't have this problem. Ever since the NBA playoffs have been in session, 41 minutes, 38, 37. Obviously, this game was a blowout 30-point blowout. This one was a blowout, 34 minutes. So I expect this one to be a closer game, even though, again, they just lost by 25. But even with that loss, he still banged out this line easily. And again, if he gets over 35 minutes, I could guarantee this line hits for us. So this is a good line right here and a little bit of value just with the opportunities he's been getting recently. If we look at his last 5 games and look at the different opportunities he's getting, just in his rebounds alone, he's been seeing so many rebound opportunities. Now, he's been receiving more opportunities on grabbing those boards than his line in total with the addition of assists. So his line's 14.5. He's been averaging like 15 rebound attempts, so again, that's super high ceiling. If the ball goes his way and everything, we should be cherry for this pick. And even the potential assists, he's been averaging 8 potential assists in his last 5 games, as you guys can see, 9, 12, 10. So as long as he gets those opportunities, obviously he's kind of been struggling scoring recently. He's kind of been letting his teammates, obviously he's maturing as a player, so he's not going to be dominant with the ball like he typically was like when he was younger for these guys on his Boston career so far. So obviously he's been seeing like a less amount of shots taken, and I feel like they just have a super stacked team. He's been letting Derek White and just Jaylen Brown, all them do their thing, so he's not really concerned about scoring. But what he does contribute to, no matter what, especially in the playoffs, even from previous playoffs, this dude will go out there and grab those rebounds and just make an effort. Especially, I know in the regular season he really wasn't like crazy at that, but now he's just known for going crazy on the boards overall in the playoffs. So he's been having a super high average in his career so far, and as you guys can see, his points, his last 4 games on his points, 22, 20, 16, 18. So obviously he's been struggling from shooting, but that's where Jayson Tatum is a great player at. He thrives on other attributes outside of just scoring, again, with the whole rebounds and assists aspects, and I feel like this should be a great line for him to hit this line. And if we look at Cleveland defensively against opposing positions, which he plays that small forward position, if we go there, they are ranked 30th in rebounds allowed, giving around 8.4 a game to that opposing position that they're going against, which is insane value. That's literally rock bottom. And then they're pretty low mid-tier to assists allowed, giving around 17, or being ranked 17th, giving around 4.2 assists a game to that opposing small forward position, which Jayson Tatum plays. So again, insane value right there overall, and I feel like they're pretty solid again defensively against other positions. As you guys can see, point guard, top tier defenses against that position, shooting guard, even top tier defenses, power forward, again, top tier defenses, center, kind of just mid tier. But that small forward position where he plays, this is where they're most vulnerable to those rebounds and assists. So again, more upside, and he has proven in their recent matchups, again, ever since 2020, he's just been consistent against these guys and grabbing those rebounds and assists. So this is a really great line for him, and other sportsbooks has insane value on this line as well. As you guys can see, FanDuel has him at minus 132, DraftKings minus 130, ESPN Bet minus 130, and Caesars has him at minus 180, which is insane value. And even BetMGM is pretty strict on their lines. I've never really seen a minus 140 on one of their lines before, so this is insane value overall. And minus 180, it's rare whenever we see these. Probably see these about once a week on this channel that I give out to you guys. But literally every single player of the day, every time, I've been saying this in my last couple of videos, every time we take a player on Caesars that is minus 165 or higher, he has been like pretty much guaranteed to hit it for us. So knock on wood right here. Hopefully this one hits right here. Minus 180, insane value. We're going to be riding with this for our player of the day. So this is the one I'm most confident in. Jayson Tatum over that rebounds and assist. Right, where is it at? Did they take it off? Huh. Okay, well, they took it off Prize Picks literally right when I'm making this video. But if I were you guys, I would go hop on the rebounds. But it should be back up whenever like it's not bumped anymore. But again, like I just broke down, insane value, super insane value. So if you guys are seeing this video and if it's back up, I would definitely go with the rebounds and assists, even with the bump. But if it's not back up at all, then I'll just go with the rebounds aspect of it. So 9.5 rebounds just for the sake of this video, but from the breakdown I just gave you guys, rebounds and assists 14.5. And then with the player we're going to be pairing with is Kyrie Irving over that rebounds and assists line as well, but at 8.5. This is insane value. Last 10 games he's gone over this line 80% of the time. Again, obviously last game this Dallas team just struggled as a whole. He's not going to have his assists or rebounds there. Less minutes overall. They got blown out the water. 20-plus point game, obviously. But he's been super consistent against these guys outside of this little error right there. Previous game outside of that one, 12 assists, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. So insane value. And he's been averaging 9.4 in his last 6 games, which is pretty good. One over his line. And last 20 games, over 70% of the time he's covered this line. So insane value, and I expect this one to be a bounce-back game. There's typically, if we look at the whole season so far, there's not really games where Kyrie Irving goes back-to-back, not hitting this line. There's only been like 2 occasions really where he hasn't gone back-to-back, or 3 occasions. But other than that, whenever he has a bad game, he typically bounces back and does his thing. So I expect this one, especially this Dallas team just really struggling in this matchup, if we look at the last couple of matchups, obviously this one was a good game. This one was a good game, or this one was a blowout actually, 30 points. But they typically have good games outside of this one. So obviously it should be a bounce back game. Dallas Mavericks really need this one, trying to steal a road game, and it should just be a great play overall. So if we look at OKC defensively against them, they're ranked 20th in rebounds allowed to opposing point guards, giving around 6.2 a game to them opposing point guards, and being ranked 10th in assists allowed, giving around 8.3 a game to opposing point guards. So this is a player that we're going to be pairing with him. If we look at the other sportsbooks value, as you guys can see, FanDuel minus 144, DraftKings minus 125, ESPN Bet minus 130, Caesars minus 137. What is this? BetMGM minus 135. So again, insane value from other sports books, and we're gonna go and take the value right here while we got it. Kyrie Irving over that. Where is it at? Points and rebounds and assists. So over that line. And again, obviously, this line is supposed to be 14.5 rebounds and assists as well. But Prize Picks literally just took it down right when I was making this video. So unfortunate right there. But whenever that one goes back up, which it should be by the time you guys have seen this video, I'll definitely go hop on that one. But if it's not back up at all, again, this is the backup play right there for the player of the day. So that's pretty much all I got for this video. Again, Tatum rebounds and assists, Kyrie rebounds and assists. But just for the sake of video, I have this in there right now since they literally took it down right when I was making this video. But that is all I got in today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just means the world to me. And again, if you guys are a fan of the NBA, perfect channel for you guys. And if you guys are new, it just means the world to me if you guys could drop that like and sub, help me continue grow my channel and get it out there to more people. So I feel like we're more of like one of the more underrated people. Even someone commented on the last video, shout out to you. But we've been pretty consistent on these plays so far in the week. We've hit 2 out of the 3 videos we've given you guys. Both of those videos swept. Monday and last video swept. So hopefully we're going to keep this little run going, and it should be a good day of basketball, NBA playoffs overall. So that is all I got for this video. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's eat today.